Would like to make a motion to accept this report.
I'll move that we accept the report out of executive session regarding moving forward with the consensus building process.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. On April 12th, 2012, the Board of Selectmen participated as stakeholders in a meeting facilitated by Stacy Smith of the Consensus Building Institute. By all accounts, the meeting set forth a favorable plan for consensus building. Upon arriving at that meeting, the Board of Selectmen received a written unilateral demand from 6 abutters as a precondition to consensus building. This precondition demand was repeated a few days later to Stacy Smith as a requirement in exchange for the participation of those same abutters in the proposed consensus building process. Foremost in the precondition is the demand that the town in advance cease the operations of both wind turbines. In executive session, the board has evaluated the additional exposure to the town of Falmouth associated with our ongoing litigation, and in the spirit of cooperation and collaboration, has voted unanimously to meet those abutters halfway by terminating the operation of Wind 1 and Wind 2 from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. to allow 12 hours a day without turbine operations. Therefore, the turbines will operate for 12 hours and be non-operating for 12 hours each day. The board will implement this operational change as soon as practicable. This process of 12 hours on, 12 hours off will remain in place until the board is presented with and endorses a short-term plan from the consensus building process. We are encouraged by the possibility of the consensus building process to bring all stakeholders together to develop both a short-term and long-term scenario for our wind energy program, and we are anxious to begin. During our next meeting on Monday, May 14th, the board will schedule a vote to formally endorse the consensus building process to create a Falmouth Wind Turbine Options Analysis Committee and to solicit representative members comprised of self-selected representatives of the following constituencies: adversely affected neighbors, supporters of renewable energy, taxpayers who are not adversely affected by turbines but are concerned about the town's fiscal well-being, relevant town departments, and Board of Selectmen liaisons. More details about the nomination process, including the nomination form and selection process, will be available immediately following next week's vote by the board. Further, the board has voted to bring the necessary financial package, which results from the best feasible plan, at the earliest possible date, and no later than May 2013. That's it. Okay. So thank you all very much. Questions from the press? No? We can talk later.
Move to adjourn.
Having our business conducted for the evening, a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Thank you all very, very much. You work hard. You deserve
Pat, your
many,
leg
many
is falling
thanks.
off.
Hi, I'm Pat Thatcher.
I'm Margaret Gifford. We work for the global real estate company Sotheby's International Realty.
Margaret, how long have you been in real estate?
About 200 years. How about you?
Coming up on it. What is the real estate market like right now, Margaret?
Well, interest rates are very favorable. There's great inventory, and it is a good time for buyer and sellers.
And you know, Falmouth is so wonderful. Not only is it a beautiful place, but there are so many outdoor activities, cultural events, and opportunities to volunteer.
Isn't Falmouth great?
Remember, WC Communications is your printing team. We are calm and cool under pressure. You can call us at 508 888-563-7366 or toll free at 1-800-696-7303.